For years I thought supplements were just hype, until I hit a wall. Fatigue, brain fog, and a lack of motivation began affecting my daily life. It wasn't about building muscle anymore, it was about feeling like myself again. That's when I decided to go deeper into the science. I started testing what really works, not based on ads but on evidence. I found out that certain compounds, when taken the right way, can do much more than people think, especially when they're used with intention, not just routine. One thing I noticed, most people give up too early. They try one thing, feel nothing, and assume it's all a scam. But there's a timing, a dose, and a synergy between nutrients that can quietly shift everything. And when it happens, the change feels natural, like finally unlocking your full capacity. We put together a special guide to help you make smarter choices and avoid wasting money on empty promises. It's not for everyone, just for those ready to commit. If you're curious, this week we've made it available with a unique opportunity, but only for a short time. Let's start with a truly foundational element, one that is involved in an astonishing number of biological processes: magnesium. Many people, in fact a significant portion of the population, are deficient in magnesium, and this can have wide-ranging negative effects on both physical and mental health. Magnesium acts as a cofactor in more than 300 enzyme systems that regulate diverse biochemical reactions in the body, including protein synthesis, muscle and nerve function, blood glucose control, and blood pressure regulation. It's absolutely critical for energy production. When we talk about supplementing with magnesium, it's not as simple as just picking any bottle off the shelf. The form of magnesium you take is critically important because different forms have different bioavailability and are transported to different tissues in the body. For instance, magnesium citrate is well known for its laxative effect, making it useful for digestive regularity. But it's not the best choice if your primary goal is to support brain function or muscle relaxation without gastrointestinal side effects. Understanding these nuances is key to getting the results you want. If your goal is to improve sleep quality and support cognitive function, you'll want to look at forms that can effectively cross the blood-brain barrier. Magnesium L-threonate has been shown in studies to do this particularly well, potentially enhancing synaptic plasticity, which is the biological basis of learning and memory. It's often taken about 30 to 60 minutes before sleep, not because it's a sedative in the traditional sense, but because it engages the GABA pathway. GABA is the primary inhibitory neurotransmitter in your brain, helping to quiet down neuronal activity. For individuals focused on muscle relaxation, reducing soreness after exercise, or alleviating muscle cramps, forms like magnesium glycinate or magnesium malate are excellent choices. Glycine, an amino acid bound to the magnesium in magnesium glycinate, also has calming properties and can promote relaxation. This form is highly bioavailable and gentle on the stomach, making it a popular choice for general supplementation and for taking in the evening to wind down before bed. The key takeaway here is to tailor your magnesium choice to your specific goal. If you're an athlete, you might lean towards malate or glycinate. If you're focused on cognitive enhancement and deep sleep, L-threonate is the superior choice. Many people find benefit in taking a combination of different forms to cover all bases, perhaps taking one form in the morning and another at night. It's a powerful lever to pull for overall well-being. Dosage is another critical factor to consider. Most protocols recommend somewhere between 200 to 400 milligrams of elemental magnesium per day. It's important to start on the lower end of that range and gradually increase your dose. The primary feedback mechanism your body will give you if you take too much, too quickly, is GI discomfort, or what's known as disaster pains. So, proceed with caution and listen to your body's signals. This isn't about finding a magic bullet, but about systematically addressing a common deficiency. Many people report profound improvements in sleep quality, a reduction in anxiety, and better physical recovery simply by ensuring their magnesium levels are optimal. It's a simple intervention, but its effects can be far-reaching because of how integral this mineral is to our fundamental biology. It directly impacts your ability to enter and stay in the deeper, more restorative stages of sleep. Think of magnesium as a master regulator. It helps to control the balance between excitatory and inhibitory signals in your nervous system. In our modern, high-stress world, many of us are constantly in a state of sympathetic fight or flight activation. Magnesium helps to promote the parasympathetic rest and digest state, which is essential for recovery, repair, and long-term health. That's why it's so effective for promoting a sense of calm. So when selecting a magnesium supplement, first define your goal. Is it for sleep, cognitive support, muscle function, or digestive health? Then select the appropriate form, L-threonate for the brain, glycinate or malate for the body and relaxation, and citrate for digestion. Start with a low dose, monitor your body's response, and adjust accordingly. This systematic approach will allow you to harness the full power of this essential mineral. Ultimately, by ensuring adequate magnesium intake, you are providing your body and brain with a critical resource they need to function optimally. You're supporting everything from the production of ATP, the energy currency of your cells, to the regulation of your circadian rhythm. It's one of the most cost-effective and impactful supplements you can add to your daily routine for enhancing your overall state of being. Next, let's discuss a molecule that is perhaps one of the most studied and validated supplements on the planet: creatine monohydrate. For a long time, creatine was pigeonholed as a supplement exclusively for bodybuilders and athletes looking to increase muscle mass and power output. While it is exceptionally effective for those purposes, a growing body of research is revealing its profound benefits for cognitive function and brain health, making it a valuable tool for almost everyone. Creatine plays a fundamental role in cellular energy recycling, particularly in tissues with high and fluctuating energy demands like skeletal muscle and the brain. It helps to rapidly regenerate adenosine triphosphate, or ATP, which is the primary energy currency of our cells. When your neurons are firing rapidly during a mentally demanding task, or your muscles are contracting during intense exercise, you are burning through ATP at a high rate. Creatine provides a phosphate reserve to quickly replenish that ATP, allowing you to sustain that high level of output for longer. The standard evidence-based protocol for creatine supplementation is remarkably simple. The recommendation is a daily dose of 5 grams of creatine monohydrate. For a long time, the concept of a loading phase where you take 20 to 25 grams per day for a week was popular. While this can saturate your muscle creatine stores more quickly, it is absolutely not necessary. Taking 5 grams daily will achieve the exact same level of saturation within about 28 days, but without the increased risk of gastrointestinal distress that often accompanies high-dose loading. Many people are concerned about potential side effects like bloating or stomach discomfort. These issues are almost always a result of taking too high a dose, particularly during a loading phase, or not dissolving the powder sufficiently in liquid. If you experience any GI discomfort with a 5-gram dose, you can simply lower it to 2.5 or 3 grams per day. The key is consistency. It's far better to take a smaller tolerable dose every single day than to cycle on and off with higher doses. It's crucial to specify creatine monohydrate. The market is flooded with newer, more expensive forms of creatine, like creatine HCl or buffered creatine, that claim superior absorption or fewer side effects. However, hundreds, if not thousands, of peer-reviewed studies have demonstrated the efficacy and safety of creatine monohydrate. It is the gold standard, and there is currently no robust evidence to suggest these other forms offer any significant advantage that would justify their higher cost. Beyond physical performance, the cognitive benefits are where creatine truly shines as a versatile supplement. Your brain uses about 20% of your body's total energy, despite being only 2% of your body weight. Supplementing with creatine increases the pool of available energy for your neurons. Studies have shown this can lead to improvements in working memory, reasoning skills, and processing speed, particularly in situations of stress or sleep deprivation where your brain's energy resources are taxed. For individuals on plant-based diets, creatine supplementation can be especially beneficial. Creatine is naturally found in animal products, particularly red meat and fish. Therefore, vegetarians and vegans tend to have lower baseline levels of creatine in their muscle and brain tissue. For them, supplementing with 5 grams of creatine monohydrate daily can produce even more pronounced improvements in both physical and cognitive performance compared to their omnivorous counterparts. One common myth that needs to be debunked is the idea that creatine causes hair loss. This concern stems from a single small study that showed an increase in DHT, a metabolite of testosterone, in a group of rugby players. However, this study has not been replicated, and larger long-term studies have found no significant effect of creatine supplementation on testosterone or DHT levels. The current body of evidence does not support a link between standard creatine doses and hair loss. The protocol is straightforward. Take 5 grams of creatine monohydrate daily. You can mix it with water, a protein shake, or any beverage of your choice. The timing is not critical, so take it whenever it is most convenient for you to maintain consistency. The goal is to keep your cellular stores saturated. It is one of the safest, most effective, and most affordable supplements available for enhancing both physical and mental capacity. So whether you are an athlete looking for an edge, a student studying for exams, or simply someone who wants to support their brain health and energy levels as they age, creatine monohydrate is a powerful tool. It directly supports the fundamental energy dynamics of your most critical tissues. Its benefits are not subtle. They are rooted in the basic bioenergetics that drive all function in your body and brain. Now we move into a slightly more complex but critically important area of biochemistry: methylation. Methylation is a fundamental process that happens billions of times per second in every cell of your body. It involves the transfer of a methyl group, one carbon atom bonded to 3 hydrogen atoms, onto proteins, DNA, and other molecules. This simple action is essential for everything from DNA repair and gene expression to neurotransmitter synthesis and detoxification. When this system isn't working optimally, it can have serious consequences for your health. One of the key biomarkers for assessing methylation status is an amino acid called homocysteine. High levels of homocysteine in the blood are an independent risk factor for cardiovascular disease and are also linked to cognitive decline and poor brain health. Your body needs a steady supply of specific B vitamins, particularly folate, B9, B12, and B6, to efficiently convert homocysteine into other beneficial substances, thereby keeping its levels in a healthy low range. This is where the concept of methylated B vitamins becomes crucial. A significant portion of the population has a genetic variation, most commonly in the MTHFR gene, that impairs their ability to convert standard forms of folic acid and B12 into their active methylated forms that the body can actually use. For these individuals, taking standard B-complex supplements may not be effective at all. They need to supplement directly with the bioactive forms. The active form of folate is methylfolate, often labeled as L5-MTHF. And the active form of B12 is methylcobalamin. By taking these pre-methylated forms, you are essentially bypassing that potential genetic bottleneck and providing your body with the exact raw materials it needs to run its methylation cycles properly. This ensures you can effectively lower homocysteine and support the countless processes that depend on healthy methylation. To further support this pathway, we can introduce another compound called trimethylglycine, or TMG, also known as betaine. TMG is a methyl donor, meaning it carries and donates methyl groups that can be used directly in the methylation cycle. It works in concert with methylated B vitamins to support the conversion of homocysteine to methionine, a crucial amino acid. Taking TMG alongside your methylated B complex can provide a powerful 1-2 punch for optimizing methylation and keeping homocysteine levels low. The benefits of supporting methylation extend far beyond just managing homocysteine. For example, the synthesis of key neurotransmitters like dopamine, serotonin, and norepinephrine is a methylation-dependent process. Therefore, ensuring your methylation engine is running smoothly can have a direct impact on your mood, focus, and overall mental state. Many people report improved energy levels and mental clarity when they switch to methylated B vitamins. This is not about megadosing, it's about providing the correct forms of these vitamins in reasonable amounts. A good quality B-complex supplement will contain methylfolate and methylcobalamin, along with other essential B vitamins like B6 in its active form, P5P. A typical dose for TMG is between 500 milligrams and 2 grams per day, often taken with the B vitamins in the morning, as they can have a slightly stimulating effect. It's important to note that you can get your homocysteine levels tested through a simple blood draw. This allows you to objectively measure the effectiveness of your supplementation protocol. You can see your levels before you start, and then test again after a few months of consistent supplementation to ensure they are moving into the optimal range. This takes the guesswork out of it and allows for a data-driven approach to your health. Think of your methylation cycle as a finely tuned engine. The B vitamins are the spark plugs, and TMG is like a high-octane fuel additive. If you have a genetic variation that makes your spark plugs less efficient, you need to upgrade them to the methylated versions. Adding TMG provides extra fuel to ensure the engine runs powerfully and cleanly, reducing the buildup of harmful exhaust like homocysteine. In summary, supporting your body's methylation pathways is a high-leverage strategy for long-term health. particularly for your cardiovascular and nervous systems. By choosing methylated forms of B vitamins, methylfolate and methylcobalamin, and considering the addition of a methyl donor like TMG, you are providing your body with the essential tools it needs to perform one of its most fundamental biochemical processes efficiently and effectively.